Alright you guys, so we are back with another adventure. Today we are actually at the Cowpen National Battlefield. It was a battle that took place during the American Revolution. It happened on January 17th, 1781 between the American forces and the British soldiers. The battle took place for about an hour right before the British surrendered. Not until after they suffered 800 casualties, compared to only 12 American soldiers that was killed at this battle. But today we're going to go ahead and walk through this trail right over here and get in and kind of see the battlefield itself. And then we're going to just kind of get a little bit more feel of the American Revolution and kind of give us a little jump start to the 1-year anniversary to Ventures with Chris. I do appreciate all the support and all the love that I've been getting, not only on YouTube but as well on Facebook. Love you guys. Talk to you guys again soon. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Talk to you guys again soon. Alright you guys, so we are walking down the trail right behind the visitor center here at Cowpen National Battlefield. We're going to walk on this trail that it's a trail that leads you through the battlefield itself, and you can kind of just get an idea of where these men were battling during that time in 1781. It was also considered a turning point in the American Revolutionary War when this battle took place. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you notice right here, we are coming up on two signs. If we go this way, if we go right, it's the battlefield trail. And then to the left is the historic Green River Road. So you can kind of get an idea of all these different historical sites that they have here at this battlefield. Right here we have a marker, Morgan's Flying Army. It is basically saying that Morgan's army came from many states, the two Carolinas, Delaware, Georgia, Maryland, and Virginia. They were joined by the militia, some of whom had helped destroy the British army of loyalist Americans under Ferguson at Kings Mountain. They camped nearby without tents and nervously awaited the dawn. So that is Morgan's Flying Army. It's right here. They slept without tents? Wow. Kind of like the Revolutionary or the Civil War.
Yeah.
So we go this way for the battlefield.
Oh, okay.
This one is like the Green River Road. Not really sure. Huh? Those little figurines of the American Revolution will be pretty cool to add.
Yeah.
We don't have any of those. We gotta get some Native Americans.
Yeah.
If we can find them. You found another marker? Okay. Alright you guys, so a little bit about these markers. It kind of from what the park ranger was letting me know earlier when I was at the visitor center, is each of these markers kind of give you an idea of what was going on during the Battle of Cowpen. So we're going to stop at each of these markers where I'm going to read them off to you guys, show you guys these. But if you guys are ever out in this area, make sure you guys come out, take a tour of this battlefield. It's beautiful out here, nice scenery. But also at the same time, South Carolina has seen a lot of battles during the American Revolutionary War. I think I was looking at, there was over maybe about 47 battles and sieges that took place during the American Revolution in the state of South Carolina. So South Carolina has seen a lot of different battles during its time. But right here we have a marker talking about the order to Daniel Morgan from General Nathan Green. General Morgan was actually the general that was in charge of the American soldiers during the battle here at Cowpen, and who also helped us secure a victory over the British. So that's actually a pretty cool event as well. While I'm out here in South Carolina, I'm not only going to do this place, but I'm going to also go over to Kings Mountain, which was the last major battle of the American Revolutionary War. So I'm going to take a tour of that as well, and try to see what was going on during that time of that battle. And if you guys haven't seen the new videos that I've uploaded recently of my time out there in Tennessee doing the Native American history as well, and where the Trail of Tears started, make sure you guys go and check out those videos as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, leave comments. I love reading each and every one of you guys' comments. But right here we have a marker that is the Calvary at Cowpen. The open forest proved well situated for cavalry attacks. Fast-moving, hard-hitting mounted troops called light dragons blustered the 18th century infantry. At least 70 South Carolina and Georgia mounted militiamen armed with pistols and sabers used for use in this campaign. Arguably the veteran 80-plus men American dragons of Lieutenant Colonel William Washington posted in a swell nearby. They were hidden from the British. So that is the Calvary here at Cowpen. And here is the plaque of that information that I was just reading off to you guys. Then I'll go a little bit slower too, so you guys are able to read it as well. So you guys feel like you guys are with me on the journey and walking this trail with me. But I do want to say that I appreciate all the new subscribers. We're at 82 now, you guys, so we're getting up there. Just a few more and we can hit that 100 mark. Let's keep on supporting the movement. Let's keep on showing love to the history that took place in America and got us to where we are today. But also so we can teach each other the history that went on through America as well, going as far back as the Native Americans and their journey through the Trail of Tears, and how they had to travel through 9 different states and over thousands of miles before they reached their final destination at Oklahoma, as well as, you know, the American Revolutionary War, where we got our independence from Britain as well. You know, so with that, and after that battle, we just kind of got into a rough patch, I guess you could say. because then we had the American Civil War, and that was a lot of bloodshed of American troops for over the span of 4 years. And then we had Reconstruction. So America's been through a lot of turmoil and distress, but I do love going out here and learning the history of knowing where my ancestors are, or if I even have ancestors that fought in the American Revolutionary War or even the Civil War. Never really know, but there are organizations out there that can help us determine those factors as well. But like right here, there is a plaque talking about the Continental Army at Cowpen. This line consisted of Continentals from Maryland and Delaware, as well as the militia from Virginia and North Carolina, seasoned veterans under Lieutenant Colonel John Eager Howard of Maryland. They had served at least 1 year and were Morgan's most reliable troops. Many served for the duration of the war. They were trained, paid, and uniformed by the Continental Congress. So that's actually pretty cool. And then they have a little bit of a design of a Continental Army right there. But right here, there is a thing that says stand in a revolutionary soldier's footsteps. So you can actually come here and place your foot in that position where a soldier was actually there. Right over here we have, it looks like a monument. So we're going to go over here and check that out as well. What do you think, babe? Oh wait, we go around. Looks like we go around and then we can come out this way, because that blacktop, like that lady was saying, that it loops around in a circle. But basically what we're walking on now is basically the battlefield. Huh?
Oh, okay.
So I can tell that they are, really. Stop, baby.
Hey, Daddy, I got the same, like the rock I sang. I got the same.
Yeah.
Why didn't the cat noise like me?
Oh, this is my feet hitting the rocks, baby.
Mine's back. That makes mine really fast. Daddy, I still want over there. How do you get back to the car?
We're gonna walk, baby.
That's the last one.
No.
The last one and walk.
This trail is about a mile long, baby.
A mile? Seriously? How do you drink some water? Can you take our drinks with us?
You're fine, Ken.
Can you just take our drinks with us?
You'll be okay. It's not even really that hot, baby. Alright, you guys, so we're coming up on another marker as well. And then right over here they have another man stationed where the army or sharpshooter would be usually stationed. The sharpshooter at the skirmish line waited until Tarleton's army got within shooting distance. Their orders were to slow down Tarleton's advance with a well-aimed rifle fire and then fall back to the militia's second line. As the British came within range, the militia delivered a deadly fire, dropping 2/3 of the officers, then funneled back through the Continental line. So right here, it's a little bit of the map right here of the battle, and then right there they have the man set up as a sniper that would be used to take out the British. Is she alright? Alright, you guys, so we are coming back on another marker right here. This one is actually talking about the landscape restoration project here at Cowpen. In 1781, this field was grassy meadow dotted with all tall trees, tall hardwoods, native grasses, and cane. Today, the land is being restored to its appearance at the time of the battle. So they are working on preserving all of this land and getting it back to being able to look the way that it did during the Battle of Cowpen in 1781. So, you know, that's always actually pretty cool to be able to restore something back to the time that it was operational or it was up and running, so you can kind of get a better idea of how it looked how it operated. So that's always pretty cool. I've been to a lot of great places. Got to see a lot of great places, or great things. Filmed a lot of great things. Enjoy the journey through the adventures with Chris and where it's taken me, and hope that it continue to grow and get, you know, a little bit bigger with the fan base, because I want to try to touch as many people's hearts as I can, and let them know a little bit more about the American history, as well as maybe somewhere that I filmed. Maybe their ancestors either fought there, went through there, or had some kind of ties to it. So that's my main goal through the channel, not only as a family event, but it was just to be able to touch the lives of individuals and let them know where their ancestors are and where they've been and where we would like to see our country go. Just like when I made the connection with Jenny and her grandfather, and knowing that he was in the Confederate Army. So that was actually a pretty cool connection. But right here we came up on another plaque where it talks about the sword clash on Green River Road. Nearby retreating British officers of the 17th Light Dragoons clashed with pursuing American horsemen led by Lieutenant Colonel William Washington. He quickly outpaced his troops, broke his weapon at the halt when he got into a sword fight with a British officer. According to legend, Washington's young servant rode up just in time, saving his life by shooting the attacking British officer. It is in the account that probably inspired the artist William Rainey in 1845 to paint this fallacious battle scene. Washington and Tarlet raise their swords in the center while Washington's servant boy levels his pistol at the dragon officer. So these are both of the generals that was in charge of this battle, and then that is the servant that they're referring to, that saved General William Washington from being killed by a British officer. So that's actually pretty cool. And then right here we have a plaque talking a little bit more of the British Army. The British Army was the British commander was Lieutenant Colonel Bastian Tarrant. Ordered a detachment of cavalry forward to scatter the American skirmishers. The green uniformed British Legion Americans loyal to the king awaited the order to advance. So this is what the British Army may have looked like during those times, in different uniforms, as you can see, like the one right here with the green. Those are the British Legion Americans that are loyal to the king and didn't want to separate themselves from the British. They wanted to stay loyal to the king. So it's, and then right here, oh look, there's a house up this way.
I've seen that. We're right actually standing where they were on that side.
Yeah.
And then almost on the other side.
Colonists?
Yes.
Alright you guys, we're going to continue walking a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and keep walking as well. And then I'm going to check back in with you guys when we come up to the next plaque as well. Love you guys. Talk to you guys again soon. Alright you guys, so we are coming back up on another historical piece here at the Cowpen battle site. It looks like a cabin of some sort. But we're going to check out the plaque that they have in front of this house, our cabin, and just kind of get a better understanding of this piece of history, and also get a better understanding of it as well. But with that, this is what we're coming up on, you guys. Right there. Yeah. Peace. It got to look a little bit more shaded over. Alright, you guys, so this house is actually Robert Scud's house. Robert Scud was married to Catherine Cornell, and in 1828 his father Richard Scruggs gave them over 200 acres of land. They had 11 children and added onto the house as the family grew. Life at the time was hard. Yeoman farmers raised corn, wheat, potatoes, livestock, while their wives tended to household tasks such as spinning wool into yarn, rendering animal fat into soap, and maintaining a vegetable garden. Oh, that is actually pretty interesting. I never knew that animal fat was used to make soap back then.
I didn't either.
Alright, you guys, so right behind me is the Robert Scud's house. Is the house in the back? Oh, I have a screen.
Your head's in the way.
Alright, so right here, you guys, is the Robert Scud house. This is where him and his wife stayed with their 11 children, and then they eventually kind of expanded the house as the family got bigger, just to give them all room to be able to sleep and maneuver around the house. But it is an actual wonderful thing to be able to see, actually still be standing right here with so much history that took place right in this area, and this battle that took place here against a country that we eventually won our independence. So that's actually pretty cool. We're going to continue walking down this trail right here and just see what other plaques have in store for us on this journey. That is actually pretty cool though.
There are 11 kids in that house?
Yeah. Come on, baby.
Oh.
That's a lot. I think we're coming up on like the turn back, you know? Cause I see like the little gate closed up here, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, it wasn't that house.
I would put some air conditioning in it, and I would actually live in it. I really like it. Huh? You don't like it?
No, I mean, I do. It'd be nice for like the winter time and the fall time.
What about all year round?
There would have to be a pool out in the back.
Huh?
There would be a pool out in the back.
It's not going to rain, baby. It's just overcast right now. It's not going to rain. Huh? Pretty pine trees. Okay, so that's the Green River. So we'll go back this way and do like the rope loop around. Remember
Okay, yeah.
where we seen that one monument?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have to walk down there to do the loop around?
I think so.
You just have your jacket here. So pretty. Isn't it just pretty? Smell that fresh air. No, I just want to get out of here. So pretty.
It is really pretty. Then you have the birds chirping in the back.
You gonna make it for the rain?
Maybe. If not, we're gonna get a shower. It probably felt good though. Huh?
Yeah. I'm worried about the hotel. You get out there, don't rain at the hotel.
Alright you guys, so we're gonna,
Hotel.
we actually made it towards the end of the trail and is actually starting to walk back towards the visitor center. And then we're going to go from there and see what else we can explore, maybe, possibly. But I know tomorrow we're going to be at King's Mountain, which was actually the last major battle of the American Revolutionary War. So stay tuned for that as well. Make sure you guys hit that like button, as well as subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook as well. But I'll talk to you guys again soon. Love you guys. Talk to you guys real soon.